Before we round off HTLS 2020 with the closing concert by Prateek Kuhad, let's have a brief chat with the man of the moment himself. Prateek Kuhad, welcome to the Hindustan Times Leadership Summit.
Thanks, man.
Our first question to you comes with a note of congratulations. Despite all its challenges, 2020 has been good to you. You released a crowdsourced video with your song Kasoor in July, announced your sign-up with the prestigious Elektra Records in October. Tell us the truth. Did a loner like you get charged up by the solitude lockdown had to offer?
I feel like a lot of these things that you're talking about were in the works even before the lockdown started, actually, or even before any of us really knew that, COVID was going to be this year was going to be the way it is, right? So, with Elektra, we'd been talking to them since late last year. Kasoor was recorded actually end of 2019. So, it was all already kind of in motion.
Right. One personal anomaly you display, despite being millennial, is that you're fairly private as a person. You'd rather be left alone making music and writing your songs than be bothered by interviews like this. But in the last few months, we've seen you open up. You're talking more, you're more active on social media, you're even sharing moments from your relationship with your girlfriend. How has that transition from being a loner to a public personality been?
I think, and again, I don't think this is just a lockdown thing. I think it's been a slow process in the works for a few years now. Initially, like when I started doing what I do, I didn't really expect any of this to become, as big of a deal as it has. And I just, initially when it was like all this attention, and it was hard because I am, at the root of it, a fairly introverted person. I was not used to, being so public, and I did like keeping things private and, do my thing and just kind of stay out of everybody's way, right? And so that took a little bit getting used to, but eventually I realized that, look, this is my life, this is what I've chosen, and I love, doing what I do. I love, living my life as a musician and touring and all of this comes with it. It's like you can't just pick one thing and then do all the other stuff really badly. So, and I'm the kind of person who likes doing everything to the best of my ability. So at some point I just kind of switched, and I was like, look, I gotta just embrace this reality that I'm in and do the best and function the best that I can,
So, Prateek, you cater to a generation that is often labeled shallow and accused of having a short attention span. Yet there are some strong emotions you put out there in your songs. Do you reckon that these labels associated with millennials are somewhat misplaced?
Yeah. I mean, I know so many people who are my age, which are, millennials, right? And I don't really find them to be shallow. And that's just how people are, man. I mean, there have been shallow people, in the 20s and the 50s,
in every
generation, and there are going to be more shallow people who are going to come, and there's also going to be really good people who are going to come. I mean, that's how humans are,
Right. So the genre of music that you specialize in would have been labeled niche just a few years ago. Several of your songs are in English. They don't cater to the Bollywood-led sensibilities that mass audiences want. Did you expect this kind of overwhelming response?
No. I mean, I didn't really think about it, to be honest. I get this question a lot of times, and I feel like when I started doing this, it was just about, trying to keep it going. You just do enough shows and make enough money, and so that, things keep going and you're kind of self-sufficient,
Yes.
Financially and otherwise, have enough works, feel engaged, and feel, like what I'm doing. I just wanted to really be happy with what I was doing and feel like I was on the right path.
Right.
And that's all I really tried to do. So it was never never thought about is this the right genre? Is this the right thing I'm doing? Should I change my... It was just I really like writing songs like this.
Yes.
Instinctively, when I went into the studio, there was always this instinctive voice which was make your songs like this, produce them like this. You would always look up to your idols and the songs that you really loved as sort of like a guide, as inspiration.
Right.
But the point was just to make good music, right? And not think about how I just never thought about how people would like them actually.
A lot of songs of yours make people cry. You make money off people's sorrow.
I mean, again, I don't know. Not that I intended to. I just wrote them, and yeah.
Now, no chat with Prateek Kuhad can ever be complete without talking about love and heartbreak. So tell us, have you broken more hearts or have you been heartbroken more often?
I think it's about even.
Okay.
I feel like, I mean, with any heartbreak, it's always on both sides. It's rare that like there's only like one person who's taking all the hurt usually.
Right.
So.
Cold Mess came from a broken heart. Which other song of yours came from pain?
There's a bunch of others, mostly all the songs on Cold Mess. A bunch of like songs from In Tokens and Charms as well.
Yes.
Yeah. You don't really know like in terms of where you get inspiration from songs and how you write them and stuff. It's a bit like of a it's a bit mixed up, because you have like real emotions and real feelings and you end up using them in your songs and the way you express instinctively anyway.
Right.
But at the same time, you also use a lot of like songwriting tools and fiction and stuff that to kind of fill in the blanks of that song, right? So it might be like a song might be triggered by like a real thing, and then maybe that's like 10% of the song and 90% of the song is just all fabricated, and sometimes the opposite. So it just really depends.
Right.
It's hard to like pinpoint to one song.
As a songwriter, when you started 8-9 years ago to now when you're 30s, 21 to 30, have you seen a change, a kind of a maturity in the kind of writing that you think you come up with?
Actually, no. I think like it kind of caps out at some point. And I think it's more about like, it kind of comes in waves, I think I hit a wave at certain point and I actually feel like I'm kind of plateauing to some degree in terms of, and I think like, and I don't think it's permanent. I think it's just like, it's like a cycle. So it kind of like evens out for a bit and then you like just kind of absorb more of life and more of people and grow a bit more as a person overall and then hope for another like kind of peak to hit. So, yeah.
Prateek Kuhad, are you competitive? Who do you think in today's time is your closest competitor?
I don't know actually. I don't know. I am competitive for sure, and I think like everybody else is. I think it's you'd be lying if I'd be lying if I said I've never felt jealous of other artists or felt like envious. But for the most part, I feel like music is definitely a space that's a lot less like competitive and kind of capitalistic in that sense. So I feel like there's a lot of room for a lot of people to survive, and it's not like there's limited space at the top. And beyond that, but beyond that, it's just about if I ever feel like that or have those thoughts, I just think that I try to focus on the fact that I've already come such a long way, and it's more about like just trying to better yourself than anybody else, like, so as long as I feel like I've done better than I did last year or like 5 years ago and I've grown overall either as a musician or whatever in some way, I feel like that's good enough.
Now, you may cater to younger listeners, but you have a growing audience of older people as well. When writing your songs, do you keep this in mind?
Yeah, no. It's kind of like similar to the part about the question about where does inspiration come from and all. It's very spontaneous. And age is definitely like something I never think about in general. So it's just but it's just these songs. A lot of the songs I write, I think I just naturally end up sticking to concepts and things that are fairly universal and that are not really age specific. Everybody feels, emotions at all ages. So it's always relevant. And even if you're older, you have felt that at some point. So it's not really like...
Sure. So it's not age specific. Tell us now about your concert tonight. What do you intend to play?
I mean, I'll keep the set list a secret. Well, it's not a secret. I'm about to play it, but yeah, I'm honestly just gonna like kind of wing it. I did think about a few songs that I'd play on the car ride here, but me on the acoustic guitar feels like the most natural thing, so I kind of just go with it.
So even before you started playing, I know there's going to be requests for encores. You have now in the last few months done so many of these digital concerts. How do I convey to you that we want another song at the end?
I don't know. I guess, I mean, yeah, it's one thing that's not been happening this entire lockdown, and honestly, I kind of like it because I don't like encores.
Right.
But if you ask me to play another song from there,
So
I might.
I'm going to be here and I'm going to make sure I make some noise. Prateek Kuhad, what a pleasure it has been. Thank you for being here at the HTLS.
Thank you so
we look
much.
forward to your concert. Thank you for your songs, your words. Thank you for your music. We wish you every success, and when you do better and better, we're only going to be cheering the loudest.
Thanks a lot, man.
I'm going to leave you to your concert now.
The last time I had you, how did I find you? Nosebleeds and sunscreen, yeah, my heart screams, I want you. The lines blur in your fake fur, yeah, your shiny fake skin purse. Hold me and I'll hold you. When you're with me, I'm with you. I don't wanna hide away. Baby, can you let me be someone again? Don't wanna hang sideways. Baby, can you let me be someone? Did I even know you? Did you even know me? Let's rewind. Baby, you're a safe space sometimes. Or maybe we just need it sometime. When you kiss me, yeah, my lips burn. When you touch me, my skin hurts. Baby, hold me through the night. I don't wanna hide away. Baby, can you let me be someone again? Don't wanna hang sideways. Baby, can you let me be someone again? Did I even know you? Did you even know me? Let's rewind. Our heartbeats line, we're one design. 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 Baby, you're a safe space sometimes. Baby, you're a safe space sometimes. Or maybe we just need it sometime. Or maybe we just need it sometime. That song is called The Last Time. I'm gonna play this. This next song I'm gonna play is called Tune Kaha. तेरे हवाले है ये जिंदगी मेरी, तेरे उजाले से सब राहें हैं यहाँ। अपने नसीब का मैं बादशाह नहीं। तू मेरी शाम है, तू ही मेरी सुबह। तूने कहा मैंने सुन लिया, तूने कहा मैंने सुन लिया, तूने कहा मैंने सुन लिया, तूने कहा मैंने सुन लिया। शोर आया ऐसे तो तू बेफिक्र है क्यों? शर्माई मंजिलें तू बेखबर है क्यों? रंगों से दोस्ती है मैंने भी करी, क्या है तू सोचती मुझको भी तो बता। तूने कहा मैंने सुन लिया, तूने कहा मैंने सुन लिया, तूने कहा मैंने सुन लिया, तूने कहा मैंने सुन लिया। फिकर के दिन और रातें ढल गया सूरज कहाँ, फिजूल सी थी बातें, खो गए हैं हम जाने कहाँ। तूने कहा मैंने सुन लिया, तूने कहा मैंने सुन लिया। रोजाना मेरी तो है दास्तां नहीं, पुर्जे पुराने हैं पर शौक है कई, तारों की रोशनी ने दिखाया रास्ता, पर मैं मुकर गया तू साथ जो यहीं। तूने कहा मैंने सुन लिया, तूने कहा मैंने सुन लिया, तूने कहा मैंने सुन लिया, तूने कहा मैंने सुन लिया। I'm gonna play this song called For Your Time. We did lie together with our tired limbs and bones, in exile together, found a way to come back home. I did pause, I did stare, I did fall, I did care, and so I beg you, so I beg you, so I beg you, so I beg you, for your time, for your time, for your time, for your time, for your time. empty, broken rule could grow desire in your full sleeves and my torn shoes. I was young, I was taken, and in time forsaken, and so I beg you, so I beg you, so I beg you, so I beg you to be mine, 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 mine, to be mine, to be mine. This next song is called Kasoor. हाँ मैं गुमसुम इन राहों की तरह तेरे ख्वाबों में, तेरी ख्वाहिशों में छुपा, ना जाने क्यों है रोज का सिलसिला, तू रूह की है दास्तां, तेरे जुल्फों की ये नमी, तेरी आँखों का ये नशा, यहाँ खो भी जाऊं तो मैं, क्या कसूर है मेरा, क्यों ये अफसाने इन लम्हों में खो गए, हम घायल थे इन लफ्ज़ों में खो गए, थे हम अनजाने, अब दिल में तुम हो छुपी, हम हैं शहर की परछाइयाँ, तेरे सांसों की रात है, तेरे होठों की है सुबह, यहाँ खो भी जाऊं तो मैं, क्या कसूर है मेरा, क्या कसूर है मेरा, तेरे जुल्फों की ये नमी, तेरी आँखों का ये नशा, यहाँ खो भी जाऊं तो मैं, क्या कसूर है मेरा, तेरे सांसों की रात है, तेरे होठों की है सुबह, यहाँ खो भी जाऊं तो मैं, क्या कसूर है मेरा, क्या कसूर है मेरा, क्या कसूर है मेरा। When I feel cold keep you close. And if I could hold you, take you home. And when your toes touch mine, I'd sing you to sleep. If you were mine to keep, I wish I could leave you, my love, but my heart is a mess. My days, they begin with your name, and nights end with your breath. I wish I could leave you, my love, but my heart is a mess. My days, they begin with your name, and nights end with your breath. With your breath. This way, just like it was Friday night, and all the lights would blind me dry. And my lullaby is your side, and I can feel it when you cry. I wish I could leave you, my love, but my heart is a mess. My days, they begin with your name, and nights end with your breath. I wish I could leave you, my love, but my heart is a mess. My days, they begin with your name, and nights end with your breath. With your breath. I wish I could leave you, my love, but my heart is a mess. My days, they begin with your name, and nights end with your breath. I wish I could leave you, my love, but my heart is a mess. My days, they begin with your name, and nights end with your breath. With your breath. When I feel cold, keep you close. And if I could hold you and take you home, and if I could hold you and take you home, and if I could hold you and take you home.